like I hit the lotto. Flexing on all these bitches, black shirt, Johnny Bravo. Wherever I'm gonna go, these little hoes gonna follow.
What's up? Back with another video of the Style Beats and Creative Labs with your host from the most, Delton. And today is a celebratory video because Black Clover has ended and JJK Volume 3 came out. So I guess that's the end of part 2. Well, Gagey said this is his last, like, anything JJK, so it's over. But it's actually not a bad thing. But I'm going to go in order, so I'm going to start with Black Clover. And since these are the last 3 chapters of Black Clover, I'm just going to go over them. And since it's... I didn't really go over... sorry. I really didn't go over JJK Modulo. Yeah, Modulo past chapter 3. So I think I'm going to go over that in another video. But this, I'm just going to go over the tidbits of stuff that we got in Volume 3. But, like I said, start with Black Clover. So, let me see, because I have to look up what chapter we ended off at.
Come on, hurry up!
Okay, so we ended off before these last 3 chapters on 389. And 389 was the Wizard King telling Lucius, or I forgot the name of the evil fucking time Wizard King, but it was the good Wizard King talking to the evil Wizard King, telling him, hey, it was the help of everybody coming together to beat you and to end your plot, because he wanted to bring everybody together in a forceful way while the Wizard King was doing it in the natural good guy way. So the evil one died and like disappeared, so that only left the original Wizard King. Now, with that being said, a good 50 to 60% of the people of the Clover Kingdom are dead. So the Wizard King was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the realest nigga thing in the world and use my time magic to bring everybody back. Because Jack the Ripper died. Marcy Sis Goleon, for Goleon's sister, she was just like flame energy, and when the flame energy dimmed out, she was gonna die. A bunch of the side captains and the lieutenants got killed. A bunch of random people got killed. Yeah, just a lot of people died. So the Wizard King brought everybody back, and I was just final goodbye, because when he turned around, he started cracking. It looked like Obito when he was talking to Naruto. And William, or Vengeance, Yami, Yuno, and Asta were the last 4 people to see him and give him a salute. Now, originally, I thought Yuno was going to do something crazy, because if you look at the panel, it stops right here at Yuno and just leaves it like dark, like right here. But because Asta's short, I guess he had to like put him in there. And it could have been paneling to tell us, hey, since you could see Asta right in here and you can't see Yuno's whole face, that was like a syndication of what's going to happen. Because we already knew what was going to happen. Well, I still don't know, and I thought so. I knew it was going to happen because before the last the last 3 chapters came out, I initially thought Asta was going to be Wizard King, obviously. And my nigga Yuno was going to go be a king in the Spade Kingdom, because that's where he's from. But my dumbass forgot that Yuno said, I don't want to be king. Like, I know that's my bloodline, but I don't want to be king. And I was like, I was stupid, because I'm like, what dumbass does not want to be king in a place that he was supposed to be king at? So, whatever, he wasn't going to be king. So, we start at 390, and like 390 starts off with like a beautiful cover page of, well, I can show you now, of the group of everybody together, and like that shit was cool as fuck. It was beautiful because I was like, damn, man, all the niggas, all the homies there together. Everybody's chill. Everybody has a big ass smile on the face. So I was like, okay, this looking like it's the final cut and we're getting some cool shit. The whole village is happy as fuck, and like they're like throwing a party. Like they're like when it's actually funny enough, they're throwing the same kind of party they did when they first showed Yuno and Asta in the early parts of Black Clover, and how they just showed off their magic. And everybody's like nobody has like, oh man, I wish I could join the fight, because I think people know that you're not being Asta because he has like anti-magic, and you're not being Yuno because he has like 2 grimoires and like a fairy. So he has like 3 things of magic.
3 of them things?
Even Asta has like the demon form and like the other swords and katanas, and like he knows how to use Kaisen. Like it's like not even the contest. So like I was like kind of happy they didn't do a tournament, because it was going to be pointless. Because Yuno's going to clap. Yuno would clap all the captains by himself. Asta too. So let's not do this. So I was like happy we sped it up and we didn't see them niggas fight for the crown. Wish they would have, but nevertheless. So, and that's pretty much what the chapter was. It was everybody just like coming to grips. It was like, yeah, it's about that time. It's that time to find the Wizard King. But the weird thing was, we didn't see the actual king. Like the hating ass nigga that was like behind the Wizard King, like who we originally thought was the king of the place, but it was actually that bitch ass dude.
Get him.
So I'm glad they didn't really show him, because he was a whole ass nigga anyways.
Get him.
So 391 is when the fight starts, and it's me and Brian were talking, and it reminds me of the Sasuke and Naruto fight, but it's not as like we're out to kill each other. It's just a rivalry fight, which I'm glad we got one of those rivalry fights where it wasn't like we're out to kill each other. We're just gonna murder each other. No, it's just like we're just fighting to see who's the better fighter, who's the better fighter. Yeah, best who's the better fighter, and see who's been trained the hardest. Now, initially I thought they were going to go gradually up. Like, hold on, I think they went gradually up. Hold on, no, hold on. Because I have to go back, because I have to see, did they gradually go? Okay. 390, they start the fight. I thought it was 391 when they start. So yeah, they go over their entire arcs as together. They say, let's go be the Wizard King. Yeah. So okay, even as like a side memory, I forgot they did the same move they did in front of people when they first did. When used the arrow, Asta blocked it, but now summoned a giant fucking hurricane. Now, crazy enough, Asta and went to like not their full wind spear and devil mode, but they went to like their Asta went to his one-winged angel form. Now, this fight is crazy already, because that nigga fucking Asta blocked wind feathers, damn, with like using his anti-magic as a hurricane, and he used a different sword to spit out anti-magic. Yeah, like, nah, yeah, I'm tripping. This is crazy. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at this right now, no. The other, like I said, like 2 seconds ago, the other captains were going to get worked. Like, this shit is already like working niggas. Now, it's already broken because shooting out like fucking stars because he's using his second grimoire that he got from his family lineage. And Asta's just like going to work with it. Now, mind you, it's a battle of attrition because if Asta's body gives out, he loses, and if Yuno's magic gives out, he loses. Now, everybody who's somebody in this fight is looking at it, and it's like knowing that these guys are pushing themselves to the limit because the jump up from normal spell to normal sword play into like going to like their OP, like semi OP forms and then their OP forms is like a crazy jump. Like the fight between Goku and Vegeta, they immediately started off Super Saiyan 2. Like Goku, like Majin Vegeta was Super Saiyan 2 with a little bit of boost, and Goku couldn't go. He could have gone Super Saiyan 3 and just end it, and so we can just end this fight. But the ascension was right there. For this, it's just like. So we'll start with Vegeta destroy, kill those people. No. We'll start when he got possessed. And then he went to like Super Saiyan 2. Well, am I tripping? Am I rambling? Am I stupid rambling?
Lakers about rebounded the Rockets 22-.
Okay, I think I might be done rambling. What is it? What is this? It has to be. Okay, no, it's like okay, I'm dumb. Go back to what I said about the Naruto and Sasuke fight. Like how they started off. Like Naruto didn't go Sage mode, then BGK mode. It went from Naruto to Black Orb Jesus mode. Like there wasn't like a little jump. It was like boom, huge boom, perfect for him. Which I can understand because in this time frame you need to put out like your OP moves. It's like we're not here to play. Like nigga, I'm not trying to go Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're just gonna go straight for it and go hard. Now, Asta and Yuna prune out all their weapons. Asta's using every sword that he achieved, and Yuno's using every spell and every artifact that he used. Now, if you look at it, you could on paper it don't make sense because Asta has anti-magic, but the way that Yuno's using the environment with the magic, it's like he's using boulders and wind because the boulders don't have magic, so you're just swiping at boulders, but I'm hitting you with magic, and you're gonna have to make a choice between boulders or wind. Which he ends up using. I think he picked up a giant boulder to drop on Asta, but I think Asta used the Demon Dweller sword to cut it in half and infuse his right fist, the one he cut off. Yeah, the one that got cut off, he put anti-magic on it and punched freaking Yuno in the face because he has anti-magic, so it's gonna hurt. Now, Yuno put up a shield thinking, oh man, this shield's gonna work. But because the fist being amplified with curse magic, it just like broke through. Now, I think Yuno's out of his spirit mode and he's just wrecking his regular mode. And Asta's using the anti-fist to block all the wind magic because it's an anti-fist. Now, with the little bit of power that Yuno had left, he summoned like a wind spirit sword, thinking, okay, Asta's going to have to make a choice. Either break the sword and like come back with like a wind blade under the blade or something like that, but Asta, he summoned Demon Dweller, the anti-magic sword, the first sword he got. And with it, he broke through the sword and he could have cleaved fucking Asta in half, like shing, but he stopped. Now, in my mind, that makes sense because he was able to call his swords anyways. But like, in which the speed it was just because the sword was way down there, and he just like called it and like I'm gonna post it right here. But that nigga was like, and lost. Now, in my mind, that makes the most sense. And initially, I was like, okay, if Asta wins, Asta's gonna win. It's anti-magic versus stupid LP magic, but it's magic. So it's gonna win. No, Asta was gonna win regardless. But I didn't think it was gonna be to that degree of, I won't say fast. Well, it's probably just fast because of how it was written. But I guess it was pretty decent of time. But the final chapter, it's a 2-year time skip, and in these 2 years, a lot of people fell in love. Like Charmy, the girl who just makes cupcakes, and Artsy, Magic Captain. Apparently, in the past 7 years, they had 2 kids. So like, that's kind of weird, wild as fuck. In 2 years, you have 7 kids. That means you had to have like triplets, and then like some like you had a lot of fucking in like 2 years. Yami and Charlotte are together. The mirror nigga and the chick that can transform on the Black Bulls, they're together. William and the dude who whispers are still hanging out. Sis Golion, I think she's hanging out with Yami's homeboy who has the Brennan gun. I think Charlotte the Witch and Noct are together, and Noct's the new captain of the Black Bulls, while Yami runs a side op because he doesn't want to be work under Asta because he's the new Wizard King. So since he's technically above him, he's like, nah, I'm not about to work for you. So what else? Who else? I think that's it for the love. Fucking that kid that looked up to Asta at the orphanage. I think he's old enough to be apply for the Wizard Cadets, and he looks cool. The sister that Asta fell in love with, she grew up. What else? Everybody's still cool. Everybody's still doing their thing. Like the other Black Bulls are still the same. What's my man's name? Mirror dude on the Black Bull sister grew up, and I think she's trying to live on her own and get away from her brother. He tells her brother to grow up and fall in love, which he did. I think that's it. All the Silver's family members get along to have a dinner together, which is the most amazing thing ever. Their mom is looking up at heaven and loving them and happy for them. And Mimosa and Noelle start their race to see who Asta is gonna fall in love with. So it took them 3 years to actually start the fight. Because I remember in the anime, either before the evil bullshit happened with Lucius happened, or a little before that one, or a little after that, or a little before than that happened, they started their race. But I guess since Asta's a Wizard King and they're grown now, they can actually start the race to fall in love with Asta. and they still look great. And the last like couple of pages of Black Clover is somebody comes in on a giant battleship and tries to fight the Clover Kingdom, but like you see like this flying streak of wind come in, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, it's just the Wizard King coming to save." And it's literally, so if y'all remember the scene when Asta, after like a year or 6 months later, Asta got buffed and flew in on his fucking sword and smacked through. It's a cooler version of that with more like kingly clothing over, because it's just him swinging the sword with two swords saying, "I'm the Wizard King," and like some new clothes and new drip. The whole new outfit, bomb as fuck, cool as hell. Like I fuck with it. Now, with Black Clover ending, it's probably, I think it's the 5th or 6th or 8th Shonen Jump manga to end and like get a full ending. And I know I get on here a lot and say not a lot of mangas get endings or good endings at all, but I have to respect that Black Clover survived 11 years and going on like a 3-month drop, every month drop, and it still survived and got like a good ending. Like it, what the ending won't ask. Like let's be honest, the ending of the ending of Black Clover is at least an 8. Like if I got on Chainsaw Man ending being a 7 or 6, this is definitely an 8 by a long run, and I fuck with it. Like, not everything needs a part 2, so I don't know if Black Clover's gonna get part 2. I don't think I want a Black Clover part 2. So it ended well. Nothing was unanswered. Everything got answered. So I fuck with it nonetheless. So if I was be like a real harsh critic, 8 out of 10, and I'm happy for it. So thank you for, I forgot the author's name who made Black Clover, but thank you again, and thank you Giga Jump for keeping Black Clover alive, and I appreciate you guys. But nonetheless, this leads into JJK Modulo Volume 3 and all the extra stuff that came along with it. So initially, well, no, hold on, what is the cover first? Okay, so Volume 3 is Cross and, damn, what's my man's name? Oh no. Damn. I forgot the damn twin brothers' names. Oh fuck. Mario and Cross. Shit. Alright. Yeah, it's Mario and Cross. Sorry. That was crazy that I didn't remember that. So yeah, Mario and Cross was on the cover, and it's like them in space looking at Earth. And for the people who didn't read but the part 2 of JJK, it was basically 80 years later, aliens exist and they're trying to coexist with people in the world, but because of religion and beliefs, they clash. But Yuji and one of the alien twins somehow get rid of cursed spirits, and I want to say curse energy for the future generation, so there could be peace between the aliens and humans. Now, it ended up going the good way, because I think the aliens start playing baseball with some of the homies. One of the alien kings found love, and people just having fun. Now, it did come with a cost, with Yuji being super depressed and Yuji not being able to, I guess Yuji ended up being the new new Gojo, an overpowered character that's so strong that ain't like you have to be either Toji or like some Sukuna level entity to kill him. And being 86 and still looking like you're 20 while all your friends are either old or dead, it really fucked with him. And you can even tell it because when you see Yuji, he doesn't smile. And he never smiled. And if he does, he does it when he's hanging around his homies, which is rare in between. But with volume 3 came some extra information and a trailer for volume 3. So when it was announced, it was told us that we were going to see a character that we haven't seen. Now, initially, we thought it was Megumi because this whole chapter we haven't seen Megumi. We haven't seen my man who just says not seafood, sushi ingredients. Who else? And there's been a lot of people we didn't see. And Kusakabe and them other niggas. We ain't seen none of them. Now, with the extra volumes, we see Maki's and Yuta's kids. We saw Uyu's that chick with the braid in front of her face, her brother. We see Toto and his supposed wife. Now, I'm gonna start here. So Toto has a nub now. He don't have the vibro slap shit where you can just slap him and just switch with niggas. And if you don't know what vibro slap is, I'll just put it right here. We found out Uwu is either he has kids or he's training the kids that he's training. He's draining their energy on some weirdo monster type shit. And I thought Uwu was his sister, but he just adopted the hairstyle with the long ass fucking hair from his face. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever, that's fine. Yeah, so they also Geiji also told us that Yuji is considered a special great curse, which we didn't really need him to tell us that. If he's already doing Sukuna-esque moves and just doing like black flashes off the gate and just like passively like whooping Mahito's ass while taking his hands out of pocket, like it's already like the way he did Mahito in volume 3, it was like the same way Sukuna did him, but worse. Like Sukuna like flipped his wrist and killed him. Yuji just put his hands in his pocket and was just like dice that nigga. And this is coming from a nigga that he had to like put hands and feet on and beat. This nigga Yuji walked on Mahito and was like, yeah man, we need you to help me. We need your help to get rid of the cursed spirits and cursed energy. Now you're gonna do this or what? And mind you, Yuji never took off his hood until he saw Nobara. So for the entire time that nigga pulled up, it was just like Hoodie Mellow or Hoodie Lux, if you know battle rap. The gray Hoodie Lux. Like he just has the hood on, or whenever New Jersey twerk battle raps and he has his jacket on, he just has it and just shows like his nose, but for Yuji you barely saw his face because you just saw like a speech bubble come out from a shadow of a fucking hoodie. So yeah, Yuji special grade. Now Geiji also announced that there won't be any part 3. He put all his all into this and wanted to wrap the story up, and he said it's only gonna be 6 months for me to do this, which I think it ended up being 5.5, so he hit his margin by great margin. Because initially I thought 6 months to write a wrap up to JJK. I thought it would be ass. The only thing that was asked about this is, yet again, we really didn't see Magaraga go crazy hard. Like he went hard. Like let's be like, I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, Magarama got worked. Like the only reason he got worked is because they got rid of curse energy. If he didn't get, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the bar was gonna go up to the level of being like Space Jesus and just destroy half the planet because that nigga was just gonna get better and better throughout the fight. Like, if you read it, it was worse than what Cell was doing to the Z Fighters. For Cell had to work his way up to be like perfect Cell. This nigga Deborah got on the scene, fought Magarama, and was like, I can do this, I can do that. Like, this nigga wasn't like he was sweating fighting Magarama. I'm not getting it like saying that he was just working Deborah. I mean, I'm not saying that Deborah was working Magarama in the first part. Well, not the first part, because Deborah lost his leg, and if he didn't learn reverse curse technique, he might not have got that limb back. And that's what I'm saying. The learning curve for Deborah is stupid. Like, it's not even a curve. It's like a full fucking like sphere. Cause this nigga was right here, learned some shit, and then went right here. Like, nigga, you were playing. You went from 2D to 3D, in like while you were fighting. Like, this has to be. This is what it's like fighting Batman. This is what it's truly like to fight Batman. It's like, damn. Or from fucking My Wife and Kids, trying shit. Didn't work. Like, this nigga literally was dancing with Magaraga and was like, oh, this is how you do this. Like, this nigga learned light and darkness and a reverse curse technique and USTK. What's the name? Domain expansion, and within like an hour. Like, come on, man. But that's insane, man. Like, Gagey wrote, like, people may talk shit about JJK and like how it's written and how it looks, but for me, man, that's Black Clover and JJK. Well, niggas talk shit about both Black Clover and JJK, but it's just amazing. Like, people talk shit about them, but they came out with two great endings. So I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Like and subscribe. Next video, I'm more or less gonna give us the Iceman and Drugs R Us album reviews from both Lucky and Drake. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to watch my earlier podcasts or my earlier YouTube videos, you're more than welcome to. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back again. Say la vie. Peace.